Hey, what's up, guys? Node Investor here. Got a quick update for you guys on the market, but I also want to share a couple of setups that I'm looking at for this week. So let's take a quick look at the market first. Things are moving fast right now. Bitcoin 1371. Coinbase has it over 1400, so depending on which exchange you're looking at, but marching along quite nicely. Ethereum. Ethereum's the one that's really moving fast right now. $81. I think Coinbase had it at $86 earlier tonight, so just really strong, going straight up. There's a lot of news on it right now. Things are getting excited. Ripple pretty strong. Litecoin is one I'm going to talk about here in a minute. Almost $16, market cap at $800 million. I think we're going to approach a billion, maybe a little bit more if that happens. You'll see Litecoin, $19, $20 range here in the near term. Dash pretty strong. Dash at $93, bumping into that $100 range we were talking about, but had a pretty nice move in the last couple of days. Ethereum Classic again, just like Ethereum, really strong, having a strong leg up these last couple of days. It was 250 not too long ago, guys. So to see it come up this high is quite surprising on Ethereum Classic. We'll talk about NEM later. Monero is the one I'm going to talk about tonight as well. So Monero right now, market cap at 340 million, price at $23, and it's moving up nicely. If you're not familiar with Monero, Monero is one of those privacy anonymity coins, one of the top ones. There's a few of them out there. Dash is one of them. It's kind of a hybrid. Monero, Zcash, Pivx is trying to market itself as that as well. So there's a few of them out there, but Monero is one of the bigger ones, if you will. So let's look at some of the charts here. Let's talk Litecoin first. So Litecoin is one I'm going to keep an eye on this week. It looks like it's setting up. Had the big run up from the $12 range up into this $15, $16 range. This is a Poloniex USDT translation here, but if we look at this pair, kind of just sat tight after this for the last couple of days. They tried to sell it off here a few days ago. Big volume came in. That's a good sign. That means a buyer stepped in, pushed the price right back up, and then it just started to kind of edge up a little bit here. Moving averages are catching up, and it's getting real quiet, kind of forming this handle. See the volume kind of trickling down here. That's a pretty good sign it's setting up. If it does want to break out, the area to look at here is this $17.50 mark here on this exchange, and we'll see it pop up here. Let's take a look at another chart. This is the Bitfinex. This one has it at $17 here, and on the Poloniex here, I've got it highlighted for you, so you can kind of see the range that I'm talking about, right? So we had this stair step move after the big pop up, kind of based out, had another big pop, and looks like it's sitting tight here. We might see another leg up. If we do, like I said, we'll probably see it in the $19, $20 range, possibly higher depending on the exchange you're looking at. But one to keep an eye on this week, guys. I think Litecoin is overall news is pretty good on that one, and keep an eye on that one. Monero. So let's talk Monero. Monero is one I'm really liking this week. Had the big warning shot, if you will, to the upside after sitting tight and getting real quiet here for most of April. It's just kind of been sitting tight. Ethereum, Bitcoin have been making all the big news lately. Monero's just been sitting real tight, and we had this big pop a few days ago, wanting to go up a little bit here, sitting around the $23, $24 mark. This one looks like it wants to move. So one to keep an eye on. It's probably buyable now with the big pop we saw, but if you want to wait to be sure, edging out over this $24, $25 mark, at that point we'll probably have another leg up on Monero. If we look at Poloniex, here I'm pointing at the arrow where I'm seeing a little bit of a breakout, and you're already seeing it kind of edging out here. If we go back to coin market cap, you can see Monero, $340 billion. I mean, 340 million, excuse me, $340 million. And in a market we're starting to talk billions pretty regularly, 300 million just doesn't sound like a lot anymore. And so I'm thinking, if the sentiment in these top 4 or 5 continue as they do, we'll see Monero just kind of pulled up with the others. If that happens, we could see $500 million market cap. You'll be seeing Monero at $30+ at that point. So one I'm keeping an eye on. That's just strictly looking at the technicals. I've done a little bit of research on all of these, so I know the technical background and the marketing and the leadership behind these, but I'm not going to go into that in this video. I just kind of want to point out some of the charts. One to keep an eye on, Monero. The other one I'm watching this week, Litecoin. And of course, Bitcoin and Ethereum just continue to move up. You can see Bitcoin pretty strong there. Ethereum really strong there. But we're kind of getting ahead of ourselves. I had expected to see us to move up after this breakout. I thought we'd see $75 pretty quickly. We have, but we shot right past that. We'll see how high it goes. When things get exciting, they can go up pretty fast before they decide to pull back. How high it goes, no one really knows. So just keep an eye on things. I'll keep you guys posted. Should be an exciting week. Until next time, take care.